What's up gamers, Alex and welcome to another episode of Game Access Short Reviews episode 5. February was a short month and it definitely felt like it was only a week, but fortunately for us there's still a couple of game released, so without any further ado let's jump right into the video. Which game is the first one to come in mind when I'm talking about a hack and slash? If you were thinking about Dynasty Warriors, then you were right. The creators of the franchise got out of their comfort zone while creating the ninth one and decided that it will be an open world. How cool, right? Except not really. Most of the map is plain and empty, it's very long to travel to your destination without losing any interest in the game. Otherwise, the fighting mechanics are pretty much button mashing like the previous ones with slightly improved combos. If you're not a fan of those type of games, well, you'll get bored really quickly. The most disappointing part of the game is that there is no form of any multiplayer game mode. No online, no split screen. Why didn't they include it like in the others? It was the most fun part of this franchise for me. That's why I gave it a 5.5 disappointed fathers out of 10. Second game is Metal Gear Survival, and this one was the first one created without the help of Hideo Kojima, and it's very easy to notice since, well, it's not as good as we thought it would have been. This is a new zombie game mode for Metal Gear Solid 5, but Konami decided to make it like it's a whole new game at full price. What is fun in the Metal Gear franchise is the diversity of weapons and how to execute them on your enemies while being very challenging. But Metal Gear Solid Survival is just you poking with your spear almost all the time. You always have to worry about your food and water and your stamina is very bad. With its new release, you can say goodbye to one of the most fundamental rules of Metal Gear game, stealth. Thing is, the game isn't that bad, it just doesn't represent the franchise at all, and that's why I gave it 6.5 snakes out of 10. Third game is Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet, and if you watch the anime, it's taking place on the Gone Gale Online universe, which is basically a mix between an FPS and an MMORPG. The game is great looking, and like I said in an earlier episode, I just love that kind of animation. I like the fact that it is a shooting game while being an RPG, but the gameplay feels very repetitive at a certain point of the game. The game should have been more focused on being an MMO, just like it shows in the anime, and the co-op lacks of a lot of features. You can create your very own avatar, which is pretty cool, but overall the game is very generic and not very original. I still managed to have fun with the game, but it didn't make me go wow. That's why I gave it a 7 lightsaber sword out of 10. Last game of this will be Owlboy, and oh boy, it's pretty great. This 2D open world game is very beautiful, detailed and unique. Basically, you're playing as a student Owlboy with a very small moveset that may look disappointing at first, but I guarantee you it's not. What makes the charm of this great game is that you can pick up some allies that will add some interesting and genuine moves to your roster. It's plain, it's simple, but at the same time it's original and fun. Another advantage is the Switch release, which grants you the ability to play it whenever and wherever you want. I really like that indie game, and that's why I gave it a 8.5 out of 10. So that concludes today's video. Don't forget to smash the like button, comment, subscribe and share the video if you liked it. Remember that Game Access is made by gamers for gamers. Have a nice week. Pam 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 pam.